Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bop Stop, where today we'll be talking about the Bop Stop. I haven't heard that name in years. Yeah, it's been a while, but we're back, and today we'll be talking about Faraquet. Faraquet. I haven't heard that name in years. Yeah, that's kind of the point of the video. Video. I haven't heard that name in years. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Bop Stop, where today we'll be talking about Faraquet. Faraquet is a math rock post-hardcore band formed in Washington, D.C. in 1997. Faraquet did not stick around very long, and after forming in 97, released one album before disbanding in 2001. Faraquet consists of lead vocalist and guitarist Devin Ocampo, his friend Chad Moulter on drums, and Jeff Boswell on bass, who was in a different band known as Smart Went Crazy with Ocampo previously. Faraquet's members would go on to do other things in different projects, including Medications, The Effects, and Whisper States. Of all the bands surrounding Faraquet, I have to say, they are the standout. Faraquet sits in a very interesting time, sonically. Post-hardcore is exploding, especially in and around DC. Math rock was also an up-and-coming genre at the time. Faraquet manages to find this super interesting blend, largely, I would say, to Ocampo's off-kilter vocals and guitar playing. Their songs often go from rhythmic melodies to what could only be described as throwing everything in a blender, but it works. With that, I would like to talk about Faraquet's singular album, The View from This Tower. They also do have some EPs and singles here and there, but the real meat of the band is on this album. If you check out the album and enjoy it, I recommend checking out their other stuff, which was released on an anthology compilation. Faraquet is all about the composition. While there are lyrics to most of these songs, Ocampo himself says he believes vocals are like another instrument in the mix. Additionally, the lyrics on this album aren't much to go off of, and really do fit in better as another instrument. Some of the songs definitely have meaning, such as the first track, Cut Self Not, being about self-harm, but there's not a lot to go off of, nor a narrative throughout the album. Cut Self Not is also one of the most thrilling tracks off this album, starting out with this rolling guitar riff that after only a few bars, transitions to something else, and then transitions again and again. Faraquet have this super interesting way of always changing something up, to where it's sometimes hard to tell where the track is going, but you're just happy you're along for the ride. It's hard to describe the guitar work on a lot of these tracks as well. There are times where it's hopping around, it feels like it can't stay still, and there are times where it's so laid back and melodic and calming. And there's also everything in between. I think the transitions between different sections are amazing, mostly because there really aren't any. The band just goes full force, and I think it's perhaps sonic whiplash in the best way. The band primes you to expect the unexpected and delivers just that. Another track I want to talk about off this album is the fourth introduction. On this track, the band really showcases its progressive rock influences, where a good portion of the song is spent on this steady build-up. But instead of leading to some symphonious bridge, the listener is met with a discordant breakdown that changes up the track entirely before returning to another build like the breakdown never happened at all. Another song I love is Song for Friends to Me, which is just a super fun and energetic and bouncy track. The vocals on this track are a standout, with Ocampo bringing some great inflection and energy to the performance. Additionally, the horns on this track add another great sound into the mix. Just a little content warning though. There's a bad word on this song. Just a little warning. Going from the energy of Song for Friends to Me, the back half of the record definitely tones down significantly. Tracks are longer, giving more space to breathe and explore. On the back half, a favorite of mine is most definitely the title track, The View from This Tower. This track starts out with this thrilling riff over and over. The track eventually transforms into this slow melody with almost meek vocals, which really serve toward the quietness of the track. This then turns into sporadic explosions of noise, with everything dissolving into chaos before fading away. Finally, the album ends with The Missing Piece, a fittingly calm instrumental send-off to this chaotic album. After the release of this album, the band broke up shortly after. The band did a small reunion tour years later with the release of the anthology, but did not make any new music. The members have moved on to different projects, which are worth checking out, but Faraquet and The View from This Tower are what I find myself going back to. The thrilling, chaotic, sometimes even catchy instrumentation, the off-kilter, sometimes shouted, sometimes sang, sometimes spoken vocals, the variety of instruments and sonics all combined to create an incredible album. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe for more content in the future. Let us know what you think of the series, and if there's any bands you want us to see us talk about. Also, if you've given Faraquet a listen, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you have a good day.